My name is Henry Tong. I come from Hong Kong. Here in Taiwan, I'm a Muay Thai coach and also as I'm an event organizer.
Can we go back to 2019? What made you decide to go join the protests?
So when the extradition law movement broke out, we saw the legal system was collapsed. And the fairness and justice is disappearing in front of us. So we step out, join the protesters. We hope to stand what we believe in.
呢啲暴徒嘅行為已經係遠遠超過乜嘢爭取訴求，係與市民為敵，亦都係呢啲咁嘅事件，因為呢啲短片係大部分市民睇到，令到人心虛怯，大家都好驚。
In 2019, a proposed reform to Hong Kong's criminal justice system would have allowed suspects in detention to be extradited to any territory, including China. People responded with protest, which grew as police got more violent. Estimates show turnout at the largest protest was in the millions. What had begun as opposition to the extradition bill had grown into calls to investigate police brutality, for universal suffrage, and for democracy. In June 2020, Beijing passed a national security law which Hong Kong's government accepted. In the end, thousands were arrested and charged. Thousands more fled Hong Kong, some to the United Kingdom, some to Canada, others like Henry and Elaine Tong to Taiwan.
Back in Hong Kong, I was a frontline protester in anti-extradition movement, and my wife and I arrested and charged from riot. Our case is the last one tried by under the old common law system. So that case makes our a little bit special because the first group during the movement is the first group charged by the riot.
But because that first group was prosecuted under common law, they were acquitted. Prosecutors tried again.
They want to use our case because our case is first case. They want to use our case to change how riot legally defined. They appealed to the High Court, arguing we were guilty under something called joint enterprise. And actually, they won the appeal, but we don't accept it. We push back, and we put the case on the final court appeal. In this news got media attention.
Authorities used more than just legal pressure.
So they put our photo on the street, said we are the rioter, and we are against the Hong Kong government. And the police and the law enforcement officer keep coming at our dream. I have a long talk with my wife. We think it's not safe anymore in Hong Kong. So we make the very hard decision of my life. So we need to leave. It's not easy, but we can't live normal in Hong Kong anymore. So we pick up and move to Taiwan.
Despite only being a 90-minute flight away, the transition to Taiwan was not easy. Henry spoke little Mandarin and English before moving, and had never even visited it before. His wife had only been on vacation to Taiwan and also had to learn Mandarin.
We got a complicated motion at the first day because we need to leave Hong Kong, and we leave our friend, our family, and our dream at Hong Kong. So we don't feel house feeling in Taiwan at the first day. Actually, I after 6 months, I realized, oh, I'm at Taiwan, not the first days.
As Henry and Elaine approach 6 years of life in Taiwan, they are trying to maintain that spirit that led them to the front lines.
I saw full of love in the movement. We help each other we don't know. We do what we can do for the Hong Kong. We can lose anything. Before the movement, the Hong Konger is very selfish, and every day they only think, how much can I own, which year I can retire. But in the movement, many people lose their job. They sell their own place to help the movement. I think I saw full of love in the movement.
Outside, he told us he moved to one of Taipei's many alleys because the narrow paths are reminiscent of where his gym was in Hong Kong.
We're exactly in the alley in our old dream. So we choose this place because here, let me feel I am in the Hong Kong.
And he still has the equipment he used in the protest movement.
Later in the movement, I'm the frontline protester. Yeah, I block the police. I against the police in the front line.
He says it's an important reminder of the pressures they faced against the police.
This is memory for the positive power. We need to remember more positive to against the negative. Sometimes I feel sad, I feel hopeless. We look again this place. They give me the power to keep going. I am an organizer at street action and press conferences at legislative yuan, and I also cured an art exhibition. The name is Hong Kong Human Rights Exhibition Art Show, the Hong Kong Human Rights Art Show. We want to use the creative work, tell the world how the situation human rights in Hong Kong right now. We want to use this action, tell the Taiwanese, don't trust CCP, please help Hong Kong, please look at Hong Kong now this situation, don't believe anything the promise from CCP, especially the one country, two system.
But his artwork and support for Hong Kong does not come without risk. Last year, tourists from Hong Kong threw red paint on his door, a clear sign of intimidation.
Last November, during the Legislative Council election, I posted a comment on the Facebook. I point out the Hong Kong election is not a fair election. It's a shame. After that, Hong Kong ICAC issued a arrest warrant for me. And at the same time, they arrest 2 persons in Hong Kong. Simply, they are sharing my post, charging them illegal conduct to invite and other people not to vote. And the invitation doesn't stop there. They had someone come from Hong Kong, put the wrappings on my front door. And 2 months later, what exactly thing they happen again. So be targeting twice, I can stay at the original place. I need to move. So which is why I moved the gym here. Why I keep the door? Because the CCP, they doing that, they want you feel guilty. They want you feel lonely. They want you feel you're ashamed to want the democracy, to protect the democracy. So I keep the door. I want to tell them I'm not afraid. And I will put this door in my next exhibition. So everyone can see what CCP allow to do in Taiwan right now.
The door is now a symbol of Henry's continued fight for Hong Kong. He says he plans to showcase it at an art exhibit later this year, hoping to spark a conversation that has become quieter and quieter.
Now, after 6 years, it's less and less to talking about the Hong Kong, even though our Hong Kongers is same, not just the Taiwanese. We still remember last election in Taiwan. We go to the Simon and we took the board and said, if you don't vote right, Taiwan will become Hong Kong. And the people come to find us. They said, I look at this, I feel very uncomfortable. Taiwan is not Hong Kong, and you guys is that have the money to doing this because the 民進黨 every day said CCP is the evil or something. They think we doing this is for the money. I think this is very similar to Hong Kong. It's very hard to keep the movement, keep going the movement. It's very hard to doing this.
Facing accusations of being paid opposition and having to monitor their home and livelihood for physical threats, these are pressures that will not go away soon. Yet Henry and Elaine persevere together. So are you hopeful for the future?
I think we need to keep going, and then we saw the hope. It's not we see the hope, we go to doing that. So now I don't see the hope. So I keep going until I find a hope.